It's Saturday night, live from my stream setup. It's Saturday night. I'm going to change things up. Because I've been playing a lot of LA Noire. And I was looking at my gaming list, and I've done like 3 games off of the list, off of the bucket list of games that I had said I want to finish, get through the list by the end of the year. And oh my God, it's May. Oh my God, it's May. I'm not doing Subnautica because Sam and I are going to start that next week. But I did download. I downloaded What Remains of Edith Finch. Hey? All right. Great. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Oh, this is an Annapurna game. Okay, Oregon. Pop off. Goddamn. Oregon going crazy. It's Ginger Panda. Thank you for the 4 months. In September, can we have a 24-hour subaquan to knock as many games off your list as possible? Yeah, we may need to do that. That might need to. Oh, has it started? Is this keyboard mouse? Oh. Oh.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Oh.
And I'm sorry.
I'm in it.
That. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay, great. I'm going to turn the lights off. Ow. Okay, is this a horror game? Is this going to be spooky? Yeah, I'm going to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 in 1 hour. It's cozy and good story. Okay. No, I'm not going to close the door in case my fart wants to wander in. Sometimes he does that. Okay. Wait, so we're starting at the beginning. Here's a missing person.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Oh, sad. Date of birth, May 19th, 1992.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Okay. How do you... Oh, I forgot to set my game category. Yes. What remains of Edith Finch? This game has 3 viewers. Okay. Am I supposed to go that way or do we go this way? Oh, that's a zoom in. That is a zoom in. Okay, let's go this way.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh. I'm top of the directory, y'all.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should just ignore those. You know, who wants to pay the bills?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or She thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh. The mystery. Wait, which way am I supposed to go? Left? Or right? Does it matter? Is it just an explore game? Left is always right. Wait, there was a sign? Oh, I gotta pay better attention.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
A house in this
But now I
economy?
have questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
Whoa, is that the house?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about
Why
it.
does that look like it's out of some, like, series of unfortunate events book? Okay, this music is hitting.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Kind of looks like the Weasley's house, too. Yeah. Another missing sign.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh, fuck no. Oh,
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Well, shit.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Ginger Panda, thank you for the 4 months. All right, time for a good old-fashioned B&E. That's right. Now the question is where to B&E. Maybe? Oh! Through the doggy door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Dead body? No.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Probably because the bills weren't paid.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
A lot of books.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
I like how it has the font, or the text.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
This is so sad already.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
This damn key. Why was I not following it? How? W game? Welcome in.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
This is my kind
The
of game.
table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like my mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
The voices. The voices. I know, it's called stepping on your own line. What got you into this game? So,
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So at the beginning of the year, I made a list of games
I spent
to
a lot
play.
of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I can't remember who recommended this one. I think a lot of people in chat were like, "You should play that."
Lewis told me
What
there were
happens?"
secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Also, look at this room. Look at the wallpaper. What are you hiding,
Reading
Mom?
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom
God
with its
damn
own,
it.
even tinier gerbil cage.
Keep stepping on the lines. Okay, gerbil cage, Molly's room, Molly's game.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I'm speed running.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell
1947?
somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, I'm the little girl. Okay, should I eat this?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, okay.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
I guess I have to eat the gerbil. Or maybe this fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay, this is dark. This is dark. I was hoping I could find another source of food that was not eating my little fish. Maybe I'll drink some water from the
I
toilet.
kept eating and eating.
Oh my god!
I ate a lot of things that night.
Are those plastic fruit?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Am I
It
gonna
was a
eat this
barn swallow
bird?
going back to her nest. I reached out for her, And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay, I think it's because of all that shit this little girl ate. Can I get to this branch?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Watch this, ready? Now watch this drive. Okay, this fucking bird. Where am I supposed to get this fucking bird? Is it in the birdhouse? She's drugged. She's. Oh, it's fucking back over here. Okay, here we go. This is. Is this the game? Is this the fucking game? I have to get this bird?
I jumped and I almost got her.
It's a cat simulator?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
This is fucked. Oh, Jesus.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh my god, this is kind of fucked.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First,
Okay,
all
it's
I
definitely
heard-
those plastic berries.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
It's fucked this kid up. You'll never catch me, bucko.
Rabbits.
You know, it's kind of nice being an owl. No, I'm not. My hands are off the steering wheel. Wait, am I supposed to be controlling? Oh my god! Oh, I thought that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, wow. Oh, I literally was like, I was
I
just.
imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off. to
I was
find
vibing as an owl. I didn't know I had to do something. Sis thought she was watching a film. Oh my god.
a mama rabbit.
Get her. Get her. Got her! Got that mama
She
rabbit.
was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, hell yes. Oh. Oh. Am I supposed to? Am I? Okay. Yeah, no, this is good. Everything's good here. All good.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Dun dun dun.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yeah. I want that seal.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
So good. Where'd my seal go? Oh. Get away from me.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I now? Am I a fucking... Am I an eel? What is that?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Am I the Kraken? We'll be in Tampa for Will's fight.
And I
Yes.
moved real quiet.
Yeah, here I go. Yeah! I am Cthulhu. Oh, I'm not satiated yet?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Ain't no stopping now. Yeah, let's go get this juicy guy. Gotta go around. Do I want to see a Jets flag? You know, I think that's something that Will would probably love. Oh, Jesus, I'm drunk. I'm drunk driving. How do I get into this shit? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. Yes. Got him. Nope.
After
Yep,
the last
now we got him.
passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So
I'm
I swam
insatiable.
towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell
I'm a
went into an
slithery
old pipe.
snake. I'm just a slithery snake.
I got closer and closer.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little Molly. Wait, do I finally get to eat the tiny fish?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it It's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Ooh. Just a little light reading. Wow.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
No, I believe every word.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Wow, what a story. I don't see the fish there anymore. I don't
I
either.
can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
In the fish? You know, this is a pretty nice property.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
It's good. This
Though,
could fetch a
when we
pretty
adopted
penny.
a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh.
Her room was like a museum.
Whoa, whoa!
For 500 years, the Finches have
Kaylor,
been famous
thank you
throughout
for the
Norway
3
for their
months.
fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann.
Johann, damn, so much tragedy.
On January 7th,
Small Victorian
1937,
child who
he
didn't
set sail with his
survive.
family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wait, I'm sorry, he sailed with his house?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, that...
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
I
His
can't
daughter
believe
Edie
he
is
sailed with
already
his
dreaming of a new
house.
Finch house.
Oh, okay. Now, how do we get... How do I release myself from this? Oh, there we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, this family has generational trauma. Lot of trauma.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my god, that rug.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh. Oh boy.
It was a pretty big trace.
Sven and Edie. I already can't keep track of who's who. You know, carpet in the bathroom, it's crazy. It's wild.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom
Same with
was
on the toilet.
furious.
Sven is Sven and Edie is Edie. Okay. I guess I'm not going out that way anymore. So, let's go.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
You know, the mole people living under the house. You guys don't have mole people living under your house?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Oh my god, I used to love these types of books.
It's hidden in this book.
Oh, this house is so cool. Yeah, the pop-up books. Loved those.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
His pictures are okay.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
I know a maze house with secret passages. So cool. Okay, Fort Calvin. Oh, this house is huge.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Twins. There's so many people in this family.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
How many
The
siblings
thing I
are
remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
God, so many
At
people in this
Barbara's
family have
funeral, We
died.
swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh my god, no. No!
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh god.
then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh
I
god.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Ah!
That's what I want to remember about my brother. That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar.
Why are they
when I
all
was younger, I remember
dying?
trying to do the exact same thing.
Why are they all dying? That gave me vertigo. I know. I'm like, ugh.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh my God.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Just beyond tragic. The hungry, hungry caterpillar? Yo, all of these hidden, secret doors, passages. It gets worse, Carol Kwan. Yeah, I don't think this family knows anything but tragedy.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Let's go this way.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
My friend Bigfoot? Is that a fucking Oscar? No.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Is that a moldy pita with candles? Barb Street. She's a Barb.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Okay, so everyone in this family has died.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was
The
famous
art of this
for
game
her
is
scream.
amazing.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Jesus!
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Oh my God, this
Her biggest
poor former
fan
child star.
and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration,
go.
but
a
I'm
better
not
scream.
hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
Sounds like
You're right.
hoodlums.
Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
He's dead.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box,
Oh my God. Don't do it, Barbara.
and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Don't do it. It's the mole man. It's the mole people. Oh my God, the Halloween music. Ain't no way.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
infamous Hookman killer, Dr.
No.
Carl Hamill, who impaled and
No,
then ate
not
his
the
family
Hookman
10 years
killer.
ago tonight.
Ah! Everybody knows the Hookman killer. The hash-slinging slasher.
It rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Kill him!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
What a
Well,
dumbass.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
This
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she
this
fell asleep
method
watching the
wannabe.
late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Oh god.
Okay, I'm coming up.
Ah,
But if this is a
jeez.
trick, you're dead, Walter.
Not the music again. It's gonna be the hash-slinging slasher. Oh god.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no!
Barbara turned, saw the hookman,
The
and
hash-slinging slasher!
was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Yeah, get him, Barbara.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's
what a
gotta be
fucking-
another way out of here.
What a fucking creep.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Okay. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out! Take him out, Barbara. Yeah, girl.
He wasn't moving.
That's how you get the
But she
hash-slinging
sensed
slasher.
The story might not be over yet.
Kill him. All right. Beat him to death. Let me guess, he's gone. Let me guess. Wow, of course.
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Hello?
At the
Hello?
door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh my god, it's the mole people. It's the mole people. Fuck.
Oh dear.
Wait, what?
Monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Scream.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately,
That's how
so
you
did
that's
her
how you do acting.
fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter?
Oh,
Hiding
Walter.
under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
Okay, this
As for
family.
Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
No.
Her ear.
Ah, this family's been through some fucked up shit.
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh my god. It's the curse. It's the curse.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, Barbara. Gave her life for acting.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Mama, I'm a star.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
His father, Odin. Honestly, there's one too many of these Finches. Okay, we already went in there. Gregory. Okay, we gotta get into Gregory's room. Sven and Edie, we already been there.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Well, I guess I gotta find the music box. I'm guessing that's a clue. Okay, so we went in there. We went in little Molly's room. Whatever happened to baby something something? Who's baby something something? Alright, let's go get this key. Got it. How did Molly die? I think she was poisoned. Or, I don't know. Something tragic. Another finch bites the dust. Ooh. Another finch does. Another finch bites the dust. Somebody really likes, or Grandma Edie, whoever the fuck her name is, really likes to make art on wood.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, nice outfit. Do you need, what's going on with you?
Just gaming. Just finished my stream, but I'm gonna game some more.
You just finished?
Yeah, but I'm gonna play some art.
Oh, okay.
Nice monster.
How was it? Mom's kind of a buzzkill, I know. Did you get food? How long are
I
you
saw
gonna-
Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Farley can jump.
I thought maybe she
He's
was
got
hiding
hops.
presents.
He's got hops.
It
Oh my
turned out
God.
she was hiding a lot more than that.
so many secret passages. From what I understand, Molly died from being poisoned by toothpaste and mistletoe berries. That can kill children. How the fuck did I survive until now?
I remember asking
goddamn
Mom once
miracle.
about where Walter had gone.
Yeah, where did Walter go?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay, there's just a lot of
If there's a
canned
pattern in all
food
these
and water.
stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah, I think the pattern to the stories is that anyone in the Finch family dies a horrific death.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive.
Oh my god,
the
it's
week.
Parasite. It's literally
But
Parasite.
after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh. God.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
If you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
So tragic.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
Wow, he just eats peaches every day?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Well-
I have to leave.
Yeah.
Well, I still can.
Let's get out of here, buddy. Come on, let's go. Peaches, 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 peaches. Yeah, diabetes was the monster outside the door.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Will, can you give me some water,
Whatever
please?
killed Barbara
I have a cup.
and Molly
God.
and Calvin.
And like everyone in the family?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
You
Whatever's
can do
out
it,
there.
Walter.
I want you to know I'm ready for
You
it.
can do it, Walter.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Thank you.
I don't mind if I only have a year left,
Oh.
or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Andy Dufresne crawled through
I can already
500
imagine the
yards
sun on my face.
of the most shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine. Came out clean on the other side. Oh my God, Walter!
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
God. Mom really kept a lot of things. Look at the peaches. They're probably still good, right? Maybe I can
I'm
have
sure my
some.
mom was trying to protect me.
Is that real? No, that's a painting. What the fuck? God. He died the one day he touched grass. Yeah, this is why you can't touch grass, you guys. Touching grass kills.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Just an uncle living under the house.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh my god. Where's Uncle Walter? Oh, he lives under the house.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
You know,
now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Who doesn't have an uncle under the house?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Are those chairs on trees? Wow, this is so Gorgina. Look at that. I think I'm the uncle under the house. Raise your hand if you're the uncle under the house.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, girl, you gotta tell the stories.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Yeah. This music.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I gotta lock in. I didn't know I'd be crying. This game is unbelievable.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Crying in the club.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that is so dark.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, Derpy?
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy and Derpy Jr. and Burpy and Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, and Zerpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh my god, look at all these dead finches. Wait, it has the way that they died. Star. Or like, I guess, what about them? Edie, Saw, Calvin who flew, Molly, who was a cat.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Odin on the house.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go take a look. How do we get to it, though?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
God,
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers.
so many
She was
graves.
just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Okay, now I get how the brother disappeared, because everyone in this family dies.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Parents do be like that. They don't tell you until you find out for yourself.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait, what? Isn't she only like 17? We're pregnant? Is this a horror game? No.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
22 weeks pregnant? How many months is that?
They were both pretty intense.
5 months? Ah! Wow, I really don't want to look at these photos, do I? Oh. Okay.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get
Wow.
a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Wow, these photos are so gorgina.
I'm over here, Dad. What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Lush Foil.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw.
Is that the bird that the molly cat eats?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Wow, look at these photos. Yeah, also flashbang warning. So I imagine taking pictures of these fucking birds.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh.
Hold still while I take a picture.
Hey!
Oh!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Everyone else
Some
in the
guy who
family.
died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
Oh.
Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Yeah, look at these pics.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad.
Let me get behind you.
Why? Something's gonna
Do I
happen.
have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive... Great shot, Don!
Oh, God! That is so fucked. Why are we still taking photos?
I'm proud of you, Don.
Why are we
Always
still
remember that,
taking
okay?
pictures?
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Ready? All right. So, click and now run. Run so I can take a picture of my crying daughter.
Dad, it's twitching.
With
I
this
think
That's
dead
totally
deer.
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my God!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
I can't believe her mom didn't tell her a single story. Okay, that one was a little funny. It's still tragic. But you gotta find the humor in things, you know? You gotta be...
Instead of hiding from
gotta
death,
be able to laugh.
Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Why? Images of war. Yeah, this guy. This guy. Yeah, he lost to a deer. He did. The way they use the camera in pictures.
After Sam died,
this
my mom and
game's
Edie got really
amazing.
close. They'd both lost a lot.
I love the unique storytelling for each for each character here. Oh God, a dead baby. Oh God. Why is that divorce contract just there? This is about to be sad as
Dear
fuck.
Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
This really is relentless tragedy.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Yeah, this is like so sad already. This is a baby.
Over, Gregory. It's time to.
Wait, I'm sorry. They just
Hold on,
left
sweetie.
the baby alone in the bath and closed the door. Oh my God, these fucking people.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh my God, these fucking people. These fucking people.
I wonder what he saw.
That is insane.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw. It sure made him happy.
Yeah, you don't do this when you have a baby. This is so strange. Am I supposed to be doing? Oh. Oh!
I know how silly it sounds.
Okay.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
Yeah, what are you
I know
doing,
did
lady?
everything you could.
Yeah, what?
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I don't want Gregory to hear this. He's one. Oh no.
I wish
Oh,
he
no.
could have told us
Oh no.
about the world he saw.
Oh God.
There's
Oh,
so
no.
much I don't understand about Gregory.
Making you
everything.
experience this as the baby is so fucked up.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
I'm the frog.
I'm sure he's happy. want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Man, what the what the frick? This is damaging. But also, it is your fault. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that one's on you. You left your baby? You left your baby alone in a tub. Yeah, man. Yeah.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
What the shit? What's the shit? Oh, I've got my kite.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
At least not very hard. Oh, little Gus.
I tried to talk him out of it, though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
It's giving Final Destination Bloodlines.
And white. You may kiss the bride.
I keep watching every one of these now going, all right, how the fuck are they gonna die? How does this happen? Yeah, it's like lightning strike. Does a big gust of wind take his kite as well as him? Is there an earthquake? Maybe another train shows up. I don't freaking know.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Fuck you, Dad. It's not a phase. Just a missile blows him up. Yeah, I mean...
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went.
Oh, God.
But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, God. This is Final Destination. Oh, no. Now it's starting to rain. Just flying my little kite. Flying my kite.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, Jesus. Oh, criminy. Oh, there's the lightning. Yep, that's how it's going down. Oh. There's like 100 ways this could go down.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
So the tent...
She never talked about him.
The
but
tent killed him?
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, God. The tent bludgeoned him to... Didn't see death by tent coming. You know, I didn't see death by tent coming either, but... You never know with this
My
game.
mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Like, at some point, do you move out of the house? Like, that's what I'm thinking, you know? Oh, look at this cute little space up here. Dawn and Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay? What? Fly to India? 10 ways to teach critical thinking?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, the kid's a little scary looking.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Okay. She and Sanjay, they got busy.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
So, like,
and to see
even
kids in the house again.
Even marrying into the family, you are cursed with death.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Had to get bigger? This house is huge.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
All right.
But it didn't last.
Who died in this room? Each room, it's like, okay, is this the death room? Is this her dad? Kind of a Chad.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
That is sick. Not rooms, tombs. The house just made me remember the kids' book with the Sideways School. I loved that book. Wasn't it a series? Oh. Guess I'm headed out. We're going back in.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, I love these flip cards. Achoo! The music is so good. Everything in this is so good. It's so tragic. Sideways Stories from Wayside School, I think that's what it was.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, Milton. Oh my God, this music is hitting.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
She's like, well, everyone in this goddamn family just always fucking dies.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. Just got an ad for Final Destination. That is too real. 1 AB Games, thank you for the raid. Maybe Milton left to escape the curse. You know, I didn't consider that. But that makes a lot of sense. Maybe Milton
Mom
was like,
definitely blamed Edie, but
I'm getting
I
the fuck
think
out of here.
Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yeah, like if I'm in this family, I'm going. I'm getting out. Okay, this is a nice spot. Look at that. Look at this. I'd hang out up here, have a beer. Every single part of this game, at least one of you's like, I remember this part, sad face.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Like weed?
That part of him lived on.
Like the devil's lettuce?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can
Aw.
understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, this is gonna hit.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
Yeah,
In
you
our sessions,
think?
I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Yeah, watch, they made him quit smoking, he became depressed. How do I what is that?
wander.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, God. What? Oh.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
This is
He'd
kinda
feel
hard to
his way
multitask.
about. Then something moved. Bats.
Bats?
And toads.
This is wild.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Why do I feel like Lewis is gonna cut off his arm or something?
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
This is taking every
methodical,
all
tireless,
of my
focused.
brain.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Notice how this is
He told me
taking
he'd
over
made a
more.
new friend.
Oh, he made a dog
On the edge of a city
friend.
he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Oh, hell yeah, this kind of... Okay. Me when my therapist encourages maladaptive daydreaming.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Yes. Yes.
And he was always humming
Slay,
something.
slay, slay, slay.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Oh. Oh.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Oh, yes, let's keep it that way.
Then one day it struck him. That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, what a 9 to 5 does to a motherfucker.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Okay, let's go, Lewis.
They begged him to stay,
Mr.
but his mind was
Popular?
already wandering. It became a game for him.
Lewis Topia.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Okay, colonization.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh no.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh no, this just always gets so dark. Maybe we should have given him the drugs back.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince?
beautiful prince.
Yes. Let's go get that prince, Lewis.
The prince was on his own quest for
Some rainbows?
radiant rainbows.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
He followed the sound of his
harp.
silver harp.
I feel just like Lewis. I'm lost in this.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
With the prince? Is the handsome prince there?
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
There's so many fish.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
A god? Lewis found his own Sanjay.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Oh.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Brother, you should be a writer.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. Wow. Oh, God. Take me back.
He began to forget the world we know.
Where's my prince? Oh.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
God. Wait, if he's not going home regularly, when the fuck is he talking to his therapist? Good question. Oh.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Uh-oh. Where am I going?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Not the light. Don't go towards the light. No, Lewis.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
My prince?
His prince waited, holding his crown.
My prince!
There was only one thing left to do.
That guy's doing the Donald Trump.
Bend down his head.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh no, 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 no!
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Fucking hell. God. So his therapist wrote a letter to explain how bad it hurt. Maybe we should take our lessons away. God, that is so... This is not okay. This is not okay. Oh no, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I feel like we were with that one for so long, too, that it's hitting. Legalize marijuana. Why didn't we just give him his weed? Come on, man. Fuck. Louis. The most
On the way back
relatable
from
one.
Lewis's
I know
funeral,
that one
my
feels
mom
really
told me to start
relatable.
packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh. Oh.
I wish we'd stayed.
Man.
But I understand why we left.
God. This is just...
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna blame the old lady, okay?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, this is nice.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay. This is a nice room. The real Caroline Reaper was the depression that we got along the way. Yeah. This really is the generational death house.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights."
Chinese food.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
This is bleak. This is bleak.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
I don't... But let's try, though.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Oh.
Okay?
God. Ugh. This is just so bleak all around. Man.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Is this gonna end with Edith also dying because everyone in this family is dead? Like, how is she still alive?
And last time I ever saw the old house aground.
She's gonna die in childbirth.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, gee. Oh, boy. I think it was the left, maybe?
I got turned around.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay.
For a while, I wandered.
It's fine. I think this looks familiar.
I started seeing things.
The deer! Okay, I think this...
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh. The house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh! It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Mom, you can't bury trauma under the rug!
Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Not the van for the nursing home!
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
God.
A few years went by.
I better feel happy as fuck at the end of this. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh no.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while.
God.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
What remains of Edith Finch?
Until I found out about you.
The baby?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Me?
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Don't tell that baby shit.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Wait, is this the baby moving through the canal?
I guess if you're reading this now.
The birth canal?
Things didn't work out that way.
Oh.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Wait, why?
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
Wait,
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wait, did she actually die during childbirth? I was joking about that. That's why... What? Okay, even like these child photos are getting me, man. My God. What the hell? Can't believe kids made this. Can't believe kids made this game. These poor kids are so fucked up. Oh my God. Wait, there's a Kwan? Wait, I'm Michael Kwan? Oh my God, I'm a part of this. There are Kwans for those with eyes to see. One of the music composers worked on Fargo. Wow, what a gorgeous, I mean, just gorgeous, heart-wrenching, brilliantly told story. That was quick, too. That was only like 2 hours. This game made me understand this medium can be art. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Have you played The Last Day of June? It's almost the same as this or even more depressing. I haven't. You know what? After playing this game, I do think to myself, I wish this were even more depressing. Give me this game, but even more depressing. Wow, you guys, this was heartbreaking. I didn't think it was going to be this sad. I thought it was a horror game. Haven't played Before Your Eyes. Haven't played Soma. No. All right, I guess I'm going to cross this off the list. Yeah, The Walking Dead, Edith Finch, Silent Hill 2. Y'all have been giving me some depressing games. Played Spiritfarer. Safe to assume that I have not played most games that you guys will throw in here, unless it's like The Last of Us. Wow. Man. Good God. What a game. Holy moly. I actually did play Silent Hill 2 on stream. Played the whole thing. Man, games really are art. They're incredible. It's... Granted, I probably wouldn't have started playing video games again if I hadn't started streaming, but it makes me sad how many people have never experienced video games. It's like you gotta. Spiritfarer is good, but it's time for you to play Sex with Hitler too. You know, I'm gonna leave that one off the list. I'm gonna leave that off. All right, so we have another. Sorry for the flashbang. Oops, super bright. Hello. Okay, so we can cross off What Remains of Edith Finch. Okay, let's go through this, and I'm just gonna highlight in yellow the games that I have played. Okay, I did BioShock. Selma, no. Subnautica, that's coming up. I've played a lot of this, so I'll make that yellow. This one is yellow. Untitled Goose Game, I did that one. Hellblade, Mafia 2, Weed Shop Sim. Wait. Is that the... Yeah. Okay. Papers, Please. Oh, wait. No, that was Schedule 1. Oh. So I haven't done this one yet. Okay. Never mind. Weed Shop Sim. Shadow of the Colossus, Cabin Factory. Is that all I've played? You guys, this is not good. Does this mean we're not going to finish it? No. I just I'm going to treat that game. So basically I like to play that game when that's like a really good nightcap game when I only have like an hour of gaming in me. I need to step it the hell up. Superliminal should be combined with a vaping stream. Oh my god, like these alone are gonna be so much. Metal Gear is a short 8 to 12. Well, it's okay. It's not to say that I'm going to finish every game. I did play Stanley Parable. Was that not on this list? Did I just play that? Because I'm I'd love to cross another game off. I did play it. Yeah. I played Stanley Parable. Now, there are a couple games on this list that Will said he will play with me because they're his favorite games. Metal Gear is one that he said he would. You should mark the ones that can be finished in one stream. Well, they are. So the pink is long. Right? Wait, the pink is long. The green is medium. Or wait, no, the blue is medium, and then I think the green we said could be done in one stream. I should have made a blue is me. Okay, so pink is long, blue is medium, green is short. That's the key. Yeah, look, some of these I already am like, I don't know if I'm gonna get to it this year. Nandre coming in saying, don't play Undertale on stream, man. Your chat will make you hate it. I literally saw you playing it earlier. Are you not on stream? I got the notification that Nandre is playing Undertale. I know when you're playing stuff. It's a bad stream game. Undertale fans are insane. I feel like for the most part though, I kind of can handle people who get crazy about stuff cuz I'm just kind of doing things my way. You haven't seen these types of backseaters yet? Okay. No. I don't think that's going to be the next one. Recorded off stream and uploaded as a YouTube exclusive. The first ever YouTube exclusive. Maddie, thank you for the 25 months. Nice thing about Metal Gear is that most of the games can be finished in 10 to 15 hours except for 4 and 5. Mods are gonna go on strike the day that I play Undertale. That's fair. That's fair. Damn, what is it about the game that makes people so crazy? Like, what's the deal? Just the choices? Am I a person who would make them extra crazy? Play Look Outside. Damn it, this is the problem though, is that more games are being added and I've barely made it through the list. Will, I got games on the list that I need you to play with me because you said you would. I can't. How am I gonna add more games when I've barely made it through the list? Maybe I'm gonna need to rework the list. Maybe I need to rework it. Have you tried Minesweeper? No, there's so many games I haven't played. I know. I have very much so not been locked in. Very much so not been locked in. Metal Gear's a good 4th of July game. I know what I'm doing this 4th of July. Playing Metal Gear Solid. I know. I need to go. Oh God. I need to dedicate more time to gaming because I'm not getting through this. It is already May. And then of course, like when I pull up the gaming list, then people add in even more suggestions. They're like, you gotta play this. Asking if you've played Minesweeper is like asking if you've played Solitaire. Well, guess what? I haven't. I've never played Solitaire. And I've never played Minesweeper. I've never played Solitaire, and I've never played Candy Crush. What do you mean? I've never played them. No, like never tried. I've done Wordle, yeah. Have you ever played Snake? I think so. Never alone. Next year tells you you didn't play Mouse Hunt? What is that? Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt Windows game? I've never heard of this. Been touching grass my whole life. Lizzie, thank you for the 19 months. What about the Sunday? I've done a lot of crossword puzzles. I have. Sometimes I did stare at the wall when I was a child. You know. You ever played 3D Space Pinball? 3D Space Pinball. I mean, I've played pinball, but I don't think I've played pinball on the computer. Do I know what cool math games are? That sounds familiar. Cool math sounds familiar. Cool math games. I think I've played those. I bet you've never played Super Monkey Ball. I don't know what that is. Have you ever played Bloons Tower Defense? I can't tell if like some of these you guys are making up or I just don't know what any of these are. Bloons Tower Defense? No, I don't know what that is. Bloons. These are all real. Nothing has been made up. Oh god. Do you ever play Jetpack Joyride on iPhone? No. Honestly, okay. I like haven't really played phone games. I haven't really played a lot of I've never played Angry Birds, I don't think. This is feeling like the question segment of a Will Neff movie night. Have you ever seen The Lighthouse? What about Mr. Potato Head Saves Veggie Valley? Oh, that one I love. You don't have games in your phone? No, let me see. Yeah, I never understood. I have like the crossword. No. I do have an air fryer, actually. You got games on your phone? Yeah, no, I just never got into phone. I didn't really know about phone games. But also because I didn't play like any type of games that weren't board games. So I wasn't playing games on my phone. I wasn't playing games like as an adult. Wasn't playing computer games. I played some computer games when I was younger. But then for years I didn't. Did you ever play Oregon Trail? I did. I played that in school. Oh, yes. I died many times. Next meme school is Newgrounds, The Rules of the Internet, and Racist MII Gunner. Yes. We gotta figure out when we're doing meme school next. Plants vs. Zombies? Nope. It's no moments like this. I remember how normie and untarnished you are from online brain rot. Yeah, I just didn't have a phone with internet until I was a senior in college. And then after college, I just used my phone for like email, text, internet. Did you play board games? I love board games. Yeah, I played a lot of board games. Did you know Kevin O'Leary owned an educational software company that bought Oregon Trail and ruined it by firing the dev team? Why is he also a person who's always at the scene of the crime? Do you know what this image is? Yes, I know that this is an Angry Bird. I know what an Angry Bird is. I do. I recognize the image. Why does it sound like I've been in a coma? I've been in a coma for 20 years and I wake up and Nantray's my doctor. He's like, do you know what this can you recognize this image? Do you know where you are? He has a name. Okay, I don't know his name, but I do know that he's an Angry Bird. Zoomers in chat will never know playing Brick on a second-gen iPod Nano on a 1" by 1" screen. They'll never know. Have you played Soma? Nope. How did I get to play Solitaire and Minesweeper in East Delhi in the early 2000s and not you? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to show you images and you guess the names next time. Okay, Caroline. What is this? I'm going to show you a picture. And you tell me what it is. This always just turns into quizzing me on what games I know, what internet things I know. And everyone's like, whoa, whoa, ah. My favorite board game? When I was younger, it was probably Life. Now, oh, what, why can't I think, I do really love Monopoly. I do love me some Monopoly. Oh my god, why am I blanking on the name of a game that Will and I would play all the time? What the fuck? Why can't I? I love Clue. Love Clue. So fun. Oh my god, why can't I think of this? No, it's not Catan. Catan. Settlers of Catan. Do you know this man? That's Steve. Wait, no, that's not Steve. No. That's not Steve. That's Herman Bryn. That's Herman. That's Herman. Yes, that's Herman. Say his name. Oh, you know what I really love? Probably my favorite board game is Trivial Pursuit. Hell yeah. This classic blue classic edition Trivial Pursuit. Great game. If you've never played this, this is a classic. This is probably my fave. I really love trivia games. Love trivia. Big trivia girl. Okay, you guys. Have you ever played Disney? Seen it? I think so. I am gonna go finish watching You Season 2. which is not very good, but I'm still watching it. With me, duh. I was kind of killing time to let you game more because I don't want you to be like one more game and then you come in an hour. So right now you've played 12 hours of Ark Raiders. Okay, I'm finishing game. Are you finishing game or are you starting a new one? Because last night you said, oh, I'm going to play another game. And I said, oh, okay, that's fine. And you said it's only going to be 20 minutes. And then it was 40. So, finish this game. Don't start another one afterwards. This is why the internet is brain rot. You gotta save him. Today was like one of his rare day offs where he didn't have anything to do. He has been crushing Ark Raiders. Yeah, when Will has free time, when he isn't like on a call or having to box or having to go to something, he is gaming. He's in his room. He's in his room and he's gaming. I can't pause an online game, Mom. Come on, Mom. All right, you guys, that was fun. That was a fun stream. You know what? It also feels good to like start to finish a game. Love that. Just knock her off. Just knock her off. What a great gaming stream today. Indeed. Thank you to everybody who recommended What Remains of Edith Finch. Devastating, but gorgeous. Gorgeous storytelling, gorgeous art. So thanks for the recommendation on that. I'm going to send you guys over to Mafia Jinx. I will be back tomorrow for I'm trying to think if I can get it together to relaunch cooking streams tomorrow night. To be determined. To be determined. It's been 84 years. I know. Either way, I will be live tomorrow. And then Monday, I gotta talk to Sam because Monday's the Met Gala, and I know she really wants to do it for the podcast. So because we normally film Monday nights, that would mean that I was doing podcasts. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing there. But yeah, it's the Met Monday. No, I'm not going to the Met. They invited me, but I was like, I gotta do my podcast. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Have a fabulous rest of your night. Mwah. Peace and love. See you later.